everyone, so today I'm going to be doing a different video for you guys. I'm doing an Ulta haul. So over the past couple of weeks I've made I think 3 purchases at Ulta, 2 in the store and 1 online. One of the products that I wanted had been online only, and I was shocked because I made the purchase earlier in the week and it came very quickly. So I was impressed with how quick Ulta shipping was. But let's jump in. So the first product I had been wanting to try, it just recently came out, and it is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation. So I absolutely love the Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Concealer. It's beautiful, it's not too dry, it's not too dewy, it's a beautiful finish, it's a beautiful coverage. I do have to mix 2 shades for mine. I think they need to come out with a wider range of shades, but it's amazing. This foundation I had tried, I got mine in the shade medium. I was between this one and I think it's called light medium. It was the next one up for medium, and I couldn't decide. So they need more shades in this as well. I don't know why they don't have in-betweens, but it's beautiful. So I did use this one time so far, and it lasted a good amount of time, I would say. The only thing is it's not on the dewy side, so if you're extremely dry, you might not like this, but it's not too matte where it's flat, and I didn't notice it cling to any of my dry patches, which is really great. It does come in almost like a squeezy tube bottle, but it has a pump, which is nice. Pumps are always really nice. I noticed when I applied this, I had a natural glowing from within look, which who doesn't want that? Everyone wants that. A foundation, I would really recommend trying this one because I'm really excited to keep using it and see how things go. The next product, I have some random products in here. That is just a disclaimer. It is an interesting haul. So I struggle from razor burn so badly on the bottoms of my legs. I try everything. Sometimes I even shave with conditioner because it's so bad. So I had tried the EOS Shaving Cream, and this is in Lavender Jasmine. It's amazing. I do it right in the shower. It's so good. It's not too thick. It smells great. My legs are so smooth after. I'm like, do I even have to moisturize? Can we skip that step today? So it's really good. I did try, so there's I think 3 different ones. There's this one, pomegranate and vanilla something. The pomegranate I did have a reaction to. I have extremely sensitive skin, and the littlest thing can make my skin itchy and red and uncomfortable, and the pomegranate did do that. So I guess it's just the scent, but the Lavender Jasmine does not do that. It's a wonderful shaving cream. If you're looking for a new one, pick this up. Okay, so I've been self-tanning a lot recently, and I've been trying applying it with makeup brushes and a bunch of different things to see what I personally like the most. And I have to say that this obviously takes the cake. I was in the self-tanning section at Ulta, and I saw that this mitt here was $5.99, I think. So I'm like, okay, I'm definitely getting it, and I'm seeing if I like it. So I just put it on my hand like this, and I use a mousse, so I just pump the mousse onto the mitt, and I go ahead and I apply my self-tanner. And this is beautiful. The last time I self-tanned, what I did with all the excess that was left on here, I just lightly went over top of my hands and then washed my hands before I was ready to wash my body. And my hands weren't orange, weren't too dark. It didn't settle in any of my knuckle areas. It worked really well that way. And they do have smaller ones for your face and stuff, so you could get that for your hand if you wanted to. But this mitt, and it's by the brand Ulta. They have Saint Tropez ones, but the Ulta one does fine. Since we just talked about self-tanning, I picked up in Ulta. It's by the brand Ulta again, and it's just their coconut cream sugar scrub, and they have these in a ton of different scents, but it worked really, really well. I was impressed by how wonderful my skin felt after. It wasn't just exfoliating, the cream in it moisturizes as well. So before you self-tan, you're not supposed to moisturize, but my skin, I'm like, I need to moisturize. So with using this, I didn't feel like too gross that I didn't moisturize. It exfoliated but moisturized my skin enough that the self-tanner wouldn't cling to any dryness I have on my body. And this was really inexpensive as well. I think this was around like $6 or $7, I believe. Next is a product that I cannot live without. I love Mario Badescu. It is a skincare brand that Ulta carries. You can get Mario Badescu, I believe, at Urban Outfitters and online. But this is the facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. So it's just the spritzer spray, and it literally just smells like roses. So I do struggle with dry and sensitive skin. So in the morning after I wash my face and I'm doing my routine, and I like to just spritz this over my face to just awaken me and to give my skin some hydration, and this is really great for that. It's really inexpensive as well. I know some rose water sprays that are sold at Sephora or other makeup counters are very luxurious and very expensive. This bottle was like $6 or $7, so that's awesome. So I personally cannot live without my damp beauty blender. To blend out my concealer, that is what I use, a damp beauty blender. Can't live without, can't go back to a brush, can't change it up, can't use my finger. The beauty blender is where it's at. So I had used like a while ago the Real Techniques complexion sponge. It looks like this, it's orange. I got a double pack, but I've used it a while ago and I just like, it got really gross. It was ready to be thrown away, so I threw it away. So I never replenished. I just went to the beauty blender. That's what I've been comfortable with, and sometimes we get in a rut and we don't change things up. But I was at Ulta, so I picked this up. And I've been using it over my beauty blender. I feel like it's blending everything out so nicely with hydrating my skin at the same time. I do just keep them on my vanity in a little glass jar because they get really gross. You can see this jar is really disgusting. But I don't want it to get all over my makeup in my drawer, so I find that putting it just like right in this jar is perfect because when I clean them, I can just clean the jar, and I feel like this is the most sanitary way to clean them. I know Beauty Blender makes a little stand for them, but if you have like a glass jar hanging around or something, it's perfect. All the rage has been on this highlighter, and it is the Laura Geller Gilded Honey Highlighter. It's fabulous, it's amazing, and I completely understand why everyone's talking about it. When I was in Ulta, I was looking at they're called Swirl Gelato highlighters. So I was looking at them and I'm like, well, like the Gilded Honey is pretty, but so is this shade and this shade. They're all so beautiful. So I picked up the Gilded Honey, and it's a true bright, pretty gold, and this is a swatch of it right here. This is what it looks like. You can see how just beautiful, and then there's the swatch of it. It just reflects and beams. My favorite way to wear this is with a super bronzy look, and to spritz my highlighter brush with MAC Fix Plus because that has glycerin in it, but it's also going to make your product more metallic, and I like to apply that on my cheekbones, and it just beams and you look like you're glowing and just healthy. It's great. So I definitely want to pick up the other shades that she makes in this formula. So I don't know, I haven't tried it. I just opened it out of the box, but I'm excited. I guess we will see. It does say on the bottle and on the box, no drying alcohol. So maybe it won't dry my skin out, and that is really exciting because I'm looking for any hydration that I can get. So I will have to keep you guys posted if I like this bronzer. Next is a brush, and this is by the brand Real Techniques. It's the Expert Face Brush, and I originally bought this to use for my cream bronzer here, but it's a little bit softer than I thought it was going to be. So it's beautiful to apply foundation just because it's not too dense. It's a great brush. It's a duo fiber brush. It's beautiful. If you guys are on a budget but looking for some really great brushes, Real Techniques is great. Morphe brushes have brushes for like the same price as Real Techniques as well. The only thing is you have to order them online, and I didn't have time to order any brushes. I wanted to use my cream bronzer, so I was like, I need a brush right now, so I tried this, but I like it for foundation better than I do bronzer. Okay, lip products. This would not be a haul if there wasn't lip products. So this is a NYX Butter Gloss. It's so cute. I love the butter glosses. You can't go wrong with them. They're super inexpensive and they're a great formula. They're super glossy. I love glossy glosses. Like that wet look is just beautiful, and that's what the butter glosses give you. They're not sticky. Most glossy glosses are extremely sticky and gross feeling, and nobody wants a sticky lip gloss where everything's getting stuck to them. You can't even move your lips. It's uncomfortable. So these are really great. This is the shade that I'm wearing on my lips right now. It's so pretty. This would be beautiful mixed with lipsticks, mixed with different lip liners. You can manipulate this color in so many different ways. It's beautiful. The next two lip products I have, so I am obsessed with the Buxom full-on lip polishes. So they make full-on lip cream and full-on lip polish. Which one do I like? I like the cream, not the polish. Let me tell you the difference. So the full-on lip cream is super glossy, pigmented, beautiful lip glosses with a really glossy finish, but no glitter whatsoever in the actual formula. The full-on lip polish has flecks of glitter, so it's going to be a little bit more shiny and glossy because of the flecks of glitter. It's going to reflect more shine. So I prefer the full-on lip creams just because I don't really love glitter in my lip glosses, but I had already owned the shade Creamsicle, but I had ran out. Last summer, I used it so much, I ran out. And they have like a really minty, fresh, that's Creamsicle. It's a beautiful like pinky coral. It's so great for summer. They have like a eucalyptus to them, so it's like peppermint, and they like plump your lips. They like tingle when you put them on, so they're so fabulous for summer. So that's the shade Creamsicle. And then I was like, I love these lip glosses. I want them in every shade. So I will get them in every shade that I love. But I wanted a really neutral one that I could wear any colored lipstick underneath and put this over top, or any color mixed with any color I had. So I went with White Russian. It's literally like the perfect nude. It's just a perfect nude. That's all there is to say. It's so pretty. I love it. So that is the Buxom full-on lip creams. And they're more on the high-end side for sure. I think they're $19 or $20, maybe $21 for these, but that's not too bad because you could be spending way more than that. So for a good lip gloss, that's not too bad. But if you don't want to spend that much, you could go to NYX and pick this one up, and it's like, I think they're like $4 or $5 for the, and it looks like this, and it's called Drying Lotion. So a little story. I had gotten a spray tan about two and a half weeks ago, and I got like a little bronzer put into it, and my skin freaked out and had a horrible reaction to it. Just on my face, not the rest of my body, just my face. So I was extremely broken out, and I haven't been that broken out in a really long time, so I knew it was definitely a reaction to something. So I was like, I can't deal with this. It's so bad. Like, I don't want to put makeup on. I don't want to accentuate it. So I was covering all of the areas where I was broken out with the Mario Badescu drying lotion. Let me tell you, it was halfway gone by the next day. This stuff works so quickly. You don't put it on and the blemish is gone the next morning. No. But it helps get rid of stuff so quickly. It helps just clear it up so much quicker than not putting it on. So what it is, this one's almost gone, but I had to go run upstairs and grab it because this is something you can buy at Ulta and it's amazing. So it's a clear liquid to like here, and then it's a pink powder, and you don't like shake it up or mix it together. You stick a Q-tip all the way down in the bottom and you pick up the pink powder. It's turned into like a liquidy clay. Put it on any blemishes or areas that you need to get rid of. Sleep with it on, wake up, wash your face, and you will notice such a difference. Be consistent with this, follow for a few days, and you will see such a big difference. It's insane. So that's the Mario Badescu drying lotion. I believe this is $17. They make a glass bottle and a plastic bottle, but they're the same amount of ounces in the same price. So it's completely up to you on which you would prefer. That is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up if you like it. And don't forget to leave me comments below on what you guys like to see and colors or any ideas that you have for me. I always like hearing your input, and I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone.